Hey guys, Andre here. Welcome to my studio, and today I'll show you my beautiful and awesome Schecter Johnston Signature. So if you're familiar with this model, you already can tell that I made a few mods on this guitar, which I'll tell you later. The specs on this guitar, so it's just like a regular Strat, I think. Other body, maple neck. It comes loaded with Schecter pickups, which are HSS configuration, because you have the SSS model too. Just a volume and one tone for all the pickups. A 5-way switch. The truss rod adjustment is right here instead of here, which is really cool. You can adjust it a lot easier and on a fly. So the fretboard is really awesome. It's an ebony fretboard. The inlays are made of brass, these little rings. And I love the ebony. It's incredible. The frets are extra jumbo frets, which is super cool to my taste too. And this neck, this is super fantastic neck. This is a roasted maple neck, which are really smooth, incredible. I love it. That's one of the reasons I bought this one. When I was researching for a kind of super Strat guitar. Depht Tusk nut and locking tuners, Schecter branded. And I didn't find any flaw on this guitar. Oh, I didn't show you. It has the Johnston signature here and stamped this little skull with a helmet, which is pretty cool. I don't find any flaw here. Just one or two things that I didn't like, but nothing really special. So if this guitar hasn't any flaw, why did I make these mods, you might ask. So first of all, if I made these mods, it's because I'm not planning to sell this guitar. Because as you might know, no one will pay you the mods you made. So what did I change? So I changed the pick guard because I don't like green. Purely cosmetic thing. I don't like green. I love the way where the pots, the volume pots and the tone pot are or were, because I play with my hand open, and my finger was always in a regular Strat, smacking the volume tone, and I can't play, I just can't. So this is one of the cool things that made me bought this guitar. But I didn't like the color. It's a 3-ply pickguard. So I bought this one, and I had to make some cuts, and I actually had to made holes to these screws. But yeah, it's what it is. So this guitar comes with a coil split, a push-pull tone, which is one of the things that I didn't like, because it was really tough to push it. I had to use my nail to come here and push it, because it was really tight, the knob, and my hand, it's really slippery. So I swapped the pot, and now it's a regular 500K pot, and I put this mini switch here because of the hole too, and it's much more easy to do the coil split with this. So this is one of the mods, was the pickguard. I installed this mini switch, and I swapped the pickups, not because the stock pickups were bad, because they were fine. The single coils were really cool, but I didn't like, and that's I think this is the second flaw, if you want. I didn't like the bridge pickup, and I didn't like, not because of the sound of it, but because when I was playing with distortion, the notes were not clear, so you cannot hear all the strings if you strum the chord. But I guess I always swap the stock pickups. I can't remember one guitar that I didn't swap the pickup. So and that's the only two things that I really didn't like. Everything else, man, this is the third made in Indonesia guitar that I have. Actually, I just have 3 guitars now, and they all were made in Indonesia, and they all are flawless. That's what I have to say. This guitar costs almost 900 euros, and if it has another brand here, or made in USA written here, it was easily 15,000 euros guitar, man. This is really well made instrument, and this neck, man. The locking tuners are from Schecter and works great. The tuning stability, it's awesome, it's great. I spend all my day playing guitar, so it's my job, it's kind of my job, and I make a lot of bands. Man, the guitar is always tuned. That's what I have to tell you. Always in tune. I don't use a lot the whammy bar. Oh, and I just restring this guitar, so bear with me if it goes out of tune. I barely use the whammy bar, but I can tell you that every time I use it, first of all, it works like this. It has a little Allen wrench here, so you can tighten whenever you want. So for the regular stuff that people use the whammy bar, it works great. Now, if you start doing a lot of dive bombs, of course it goes out of tune. Not too much out of tune, but man, if you want to do dive bombs, buy something with a flight rose. Let me just show you. This is like a thin C shape neck. I hope you guys can see. It's not wide, okay, like the kind of shred guitar, It's not wide because I don't like the wide necks. It's really comfortable. The neck joint is made beautifully, and the axis. I hope you guys can see because it has this little contour here. Man, it's a really well made instrument. The block is kind of thick, not very thick but not thin too. The block of the bridge. So yeah, man, what can I say? It is a cool, really great Strat guitar. Now if you are used to the Fender style neck, you will find this one a bit thinner. Man, I'm used to the kind of 60s neck shape from Gibson. That's my thing, and I notice that it's thinner, but it's really comfortable. So just to finish the talking, and so you guys can hear the tones. If you've been following this channel, you already heard me saying that I'm not a brand guy. So I don't buy guitars or gear because of the brand. I do a lot of research before I buy something, and I think this one and the Yamaha Pacifica, I think is the 611. It's an HSS. It's almost the same price, but it's cheaper than this one. But has all these specs. So locking tuners, same Duncan pickups, same five-way switch, but it doesn't have this beautiful fretboard and this beautiful neck, and I like more this one. So that's why I bought this one. I believe that is if not the best, it's one of the best bangs for the buck Strat guitar that you can buy. My opinion. No one is paying me to tell you this, okay? Oh, I didn't mention I swapped the string tree too. Not because the stock one had any problem, but it can have problems in the future because of the friction, and this is from Graphtec too, and it probably will not give me any problem in the tuning stability. So enough talking, let's hear some tones. So guys, I'm using my Helix, and I'll start with the clean tones, and then we go to from clean to mean. Okay, so let's hear first the neck pickup. Neck and middle. Middle. So now we have the the middle and bridge in single coil mode, and middle and bridge in humbucker mode. So now when this switch is up, turned up, it's the single coil, turned down, it's humbucker. So now it's the middle and the single coil in the bridge. Humbucker with the middle. So humbucker single coil split. And humbucker. Okay, so just a bit of drive now. So again, neck pickup. Okay, neck and middle. Middle. Okay, middle and bridge coil split. Bridge coil split. Humbucker. Okay, let's add more overdrive. So neck pickup. Middle. Middle with coil split humbucker, coil split bridge. Bridge, coil split. And humbucker. Maybe a little bit of delay. Okay, and last but not least, let's go to the more can this make metal? So let's see if it's in tune. Almost in tune, but not bad, man. I just trust me, man. If I didn't restring it, it will probably be in tune. And it's not that much. It's the G string, just a bit. That's it. And yeah, man, that's it. So hope you guys like it, and hopefully this might help you to choose your super strat guitar. So I'll be making reviews and demos about my Yamahas too. So stay tuned, and I see you in the next video. See you guys.